What's your name?
Liam Sea Warrior Murphy. What do I get out of travel? Well, I'll tell you what I enjoy when I travel. Is I've done a lot of long haul bike rides, and I think that after doing normal touristic travel and taking a bus to a place and getting out and saying, "Oh, there's the Eiffel Tower," I realized that you are isolated in that form of travel. So with the long haul bike travel, you're more exposed. It's more about the journey, and that's kind of what attracted me to Victoria. It was the mode of transportation. The travel was the journey, quite literally. Why is Victoria going to Cuba? Of all the places on Earth, when you first think of renewable energy, you don't think of Cuba. But as I learned more about the project, Cuba is in a unique situation because of history, politics, economics. It is in relative isolation, but it deals with the impacts of energy and the energy choices it makes. And it is seeking energy independence, energy sovereignty in a very unique circumstance. And so in that circumstance, not unlike Victoria the boat, with little funding, do it yourself, pick yourself up by the bootstraps, we make it work. And we expect, our research shows that that's what's happening in Cuba. In even these, let's not call them extreme, but unique circumstances, progress is being made. And we want to go see how human ingenuity, and self-reliance, combined with renewable energy, is making progress in Cuba. When you travel, as you travel, you realize that your perceptions and your preconceived notions are often wrong, and it's only when traveling to a place that those are exposed. Your prejudices, the inaccuracies of the stories you've been told, and it's only with firsthand knowledge and experience that the truth, your own truth, comes out. When talking with Nate and the other founders of Victoria, and talking about their passion for renewable energy, and finding that passion was in me as well, it was intriguing to me because it wasn't just communicating the problems, it was communicating solutions. Renewable energy is hopeful, it is empowering. The only thing else I would say is that Cuba, for an American of my age, as the senior member of the Victoria staff, has always held a unique place in the imagination because of the obvious history, shared history, the interplay of cultures, the political history, and we visited Havana for a couple days to do some research to prep for the voyage, and once you got past the veneer of the tourist side of old Havana, which was lovely, and you started getting into sort of the remnants of this history that you'd been taught about, and see the people and the jazz and the, Ernest Hemingway is shoved in your face, and it was just, again, it goes back to what I was saying about travel in general. All these preconceived notions, some of those notions hold true, or you see why they're there, but also you discover a whole world that you never even thought of, and it puts everything in perspective. So I'm looking forward to exploring that more.